Yeah. Gosh, I'm just so incredibly proud of our team and the way that they were able to just, open this thing up and start a new era. Um, they have been so bought in and just believed from day one that they got here, that they came to do something really special. And I think that tonight it was just so rewarding for me as a coach to be able to see, that come to fruition. And I think everyone could see it. Thought we were really great on both ends of the ball and definitely have some things to work on. But overall, feel really good about tonight's performance.
I mean, what a night to usher in a new era that's all about scoring and fast pace. 91 points. How'd you feel about your scoring tonight?
Yeah, I mean, statistically, felt really good to shoot, almost 50% from the 3-point line, and then to go 21 of 24 from the free throw line. I mean, that's really special. And our kids have earned that. They have put so much work in, not just in practice, but outside of practice. And anytime you see your players be able to just, understand that hard work pays off is really special.
I asked a couple fans after the game what impressed them the most, and they all said free throw shooting. I mean, has that been a key point this offseason?
Well, I learned when I got here that it was a thing before. It was a little bit of an issue and a challenge. And I really, I'm just someone, I don't want to talk about that stuff. I don't want to speak things into existence. And so we worked really hard on just kind of deconstructing whatever mindset that the returners had in terms of free throws. But we also recruited a lot of shooters. And so, we do a lot of just drills that really make them focus on their free throws and put them in pressure situations. And I'm not surprised by this just because I've seen them do it every day.
Cassie DeLapp had a perfect game, it seems. 5 for 5 from the field, 6 for 6 from free throw. She only played 19 minutes, but she led the team in scoring. How'd you feel about her coming off the bench?
Yeah, I have a bit of a predicament. Our staff has a bit of a predicament. We have a lot of really good players that have deserved to start, and unfortunately, we can only start 5. Tonight, we felt like we needed to go with a smaller lineup in terms of who we were matched up against and kind of knowing the style that they wanted to play. And Cassidy she is such a great teammate. She is just the type of player that you want to have on your team because she's always going to be willing to put herself aside for the betterment of the team. And it would have been really easy for her to have, a bad attitude about not starting because she very easily could have, but she never did that. She's bought into her role and had a really great game.
I mean, you played NSU D2 program, but you went on a 32-0 scoring run from the second and third quarter. How'd you feel about your defense?
I didn't realize that we went on a 32-0 run, but I knew that it was kind of funny because at halftime, we were like, oh, this can't be right. They only scored 1 point in the second half. We didn't believe it. But, we have really preached defense from day one, worked really hard on it in our preseason. And I think our kids thought that we were crazy and they hated their life for a little while. So it was really fun for us to be able to say, see, again, this hard work is going to pay off. And I think that although I'm really proud of us offensively, defensively, that quarter of only scoring 1 point is probably what we're most proud of tonight.
One thing that impressed me was Taryn's ability to dish the ball out. I mean, how'd you feel about her meshing with all the other players?
Taryn's an elite passer. She's a true point guard that understands getting the ball in the right hands, and but she also can score it at a high rate as well. And I feel like we're always I always feel really good when she's on the floor because I know she's going to get the ball where it needs to go.
Yeah, Taylon looked really comfortable in the fast break tonight, both on offense and defense. And when I've talked to you in the past, you've always said how athletic she is, how much you're just kind of in awe of her athleticism. What did she do on the break tonight that you thought made it work so well?
Well, Taylon is Usain Bolt out there. I mean, her athleticism, it's not just about, jumping. And I mean, she is she's the fastest player I've ever coached. And I was so excited for her to stay here at Oklahoma State and continue to just represent everything that we're trying to do, because she fits so perfectly into the style that we're trying to play, which is fast. So for her to be able to get out ahead and us to know that she's always going to be there, that we can pass ahead to, it's just really fun and easy for us.
Anything else? Thank you all.
Thank you.
Being out there for the first time since last year.
It was fun to get to play together against other people other than our practice players or ourselves. I think it was just fun being out there together and just enjoying this experience.
Yeah, I'll say for me, definitely fun. I mean, I saw a lot of smiles, a lot of connection. I think a relief because we've been practicing for so long. So I think it was like, oh, finally we get to play somebody else, So that's it.
Yeah, what feels different for you, being in a new system, new coach? What's different for you?
I would just say the energy that this group of girls bring. It's something that it's new. It's something that I've never experienced before. It's unexplainable, but it's a love that we just all have and we can all share with each other.
Now, I mean, you've been in the system for, 3 or 4 years now?
You talking about what year am I?
No.
Oh.
With Hoyt.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
system.
Yeah. 3 years.
I mean, have you been facilitating other players with what she wants to bring?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why she brought me here. There's a culture that she's trying to implement here, and that's my job. I'm here to show it to the girls and help them to understand the way she works. That's my job, period.
How do you guys feel about the hype around the team heading into the season? I mean,
It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. I mean, we put a lot of focus on hype, and hype is like being connected to your teammates. And I feel like it helps a lot that we just love on each other. So for us, it's like really easy. But I don't know. I'm just thinking, and I know it's going to be a lot of fun this year.
It's cool because it's not just within our team, but we could feel it in the band with our in the stands. It's just fun to be able to feel it on the court and then also around you.
I know Jacie wants to get up and down the floor, and that helps you, Taylor, because, I mean, you're one of the most athletic people on the floor.
Say it again.
So, I mean, how does that help you kind of flourish in that game plan?
It's fun. It makes it fun for me because I can just take off running and just keep running, and then they can just feed me the ball. But it's definitely the style of play that I like to do. So it's just natural.
How do you guys feel about Cassidy's performance? She only played 19 minutes, but
She
led
went
the
off.
team in scoring.
She went off.
I mean, you think about the amount of boards. I mean, we don't have the stats right now, but anytime we were shooting high percentage too. But anytime we would miss, Cassidy was around rebounding and having putbacks. So I know it's not about the time, the amount of time that you're playing. It's whenever you have those minutes, what you're doing with it. And I know that if we didn't have Cass, it would have been probably a different outcome. But she was going for it, so I'll give her a lot of props for that.
Did she take it well coming off the bench? I know she's a fifth-year senior, but she's been here forever. Did she take it well?
She took it really good. We already talked about it. I mean, the whole team is different, And, I mean, we talked about it in the locker room as well. The stats show it. We have a lot of threat coming from the bench or, So we already had conversations about it. And at the end of the day, it's about the team. We all want to win. And Cassidy took it like she didn't care. I mean, you can see she didn't care about it because her performance tonight, she made a difference. So I feel like that's just, we all have to understand that. We're so good all across the board. So I feel like it's not going to be a problem,
Especially for you, how'd you feel about Taryn kind of helping you facilitate the ball tonight? She had a lot
Man,
of
I love T. Shoot, it's fun playing with Taryn. It's so much fun. And, I mean, a couple of times we had good connections. I don't know. I don't have anything else in fun and love for her. I don't know. I don't have any words for that. Sorry.